Hey guys, Energy Physio. We're going to talk about restoring knee flexion today. That's bending. For all you who don't know what flexion is. Your test is here. So this is a little more difficult for me after the ACL, MCL, both meniscus. This is a struggle, something I have to work on. It's about as close as I can get. Also had 2 ankle surgeries, and so I don't have as much plantar flexion in this ankle as the other side. And just so you can see the difference, this side, no problem. This is normal. That's what I'm after, all right? So, the idea here is that 2 things can happen. One, the meniscus can get pinched up in the back, and the front of the knee can get too tight and it can't open up and allow you to flex normally. So depending on where you feel this, we're going to do a couple different things to restore both. If you feel this in the front, you're going to need a little more what's called flexion gapping. If you feel this kind of deep in the pit of your knee, you may need a little more of a meniscus mobilization to kind of free that up and let it move out of the way. So what that looks like, come over here. To mobilize the meniscus in the knee, to restore flexion, you can get this right in behind your knee, and then you're just going to pull some tension out. So we got a good forward pull. Meniscus are C-shaped rings that sit right on top of the lower bone in the knee. They should be able to move a little bit and kind of slide depending on which way the knee's going. And typically, if you're getting pinched up in the back, the meniscus is not moving backwards and out of the way of the bending knee. And so what we want to do is give the back of the meniscus a little cue to slide backwards. And so by doing that, we're pulling the lower bone forwards, which slides the meniscus into the top bone of the knee and helps it move backwards. Pretty sciencey. All you need to know is put the band behind your knee, let it pull your knee forwards. You're just relaxing here. And then we want to work the knee out into the position that we want to see in the squat. So ideally we want to see knee outside the foot, which rotates the knee inwards a little bit. And you're just going to work through this for about 2 minutes. You can drive the knee forwards to get a little further into a bend. And so right here, my knee is fully flexed and it feels good, much better than sitting my butt on my heels. So spend about 2 minutes here working that position. The next one is also really easy. Grab you a hand towel, roll it up. You can also do this with 2 lacrosse balls, which is much more uncomfortable for the calf, but it does work. And you can slide that in the knee. And we can do this a couple different ways. You can pull the knee to you. You can cross over, drive the knee forwards, spend a couple minutes here, contract the calf, press the toes into the ground, contract the hamstring, make the hamstrings tight, and you should feel all that on the towel there. Or the last one, which gets real, is working sitting back on the heels. And now you can kind of rock in and out and stress the knee capsule over and over again. You can point the toes and contract the calf. You can tighten the hamstring and swell that up behind the towel here. Then relax. Spend about 2 minutes there. I've probably been working here for about maybe a minute. And let's just see what the combo. So we did the band for about a minute. We did the towel for about a minute. And now butts on the heels. So this is what we would call an old cold injury. That just goes to show you that a little bit of work can still improve the tissues around an old injury around a joint. I did 1 minute each, 2 minutes each, get you more bang for your buck. So try those out, see if you can get the heel, the butt back down to the heels, improve the flexion a little bit. See you later.